Welcome to the roast of Kevin Hart live in Los Angeles, where we're here to celebrate a guy we used to like in a city that was once important. Kevin will be out in a minute. I'm sure he's backstage shadow boxing or doing a group prayer or whatever the he does. I'm your extremely white host, Shane Gillis. White host. Big applause. All right. I'd just like to thank Netflix for choosing me to host this celebration of black excellence. Look, I'm not saying there's a lot of black people here tonight, but backstage, a production assistant asked me what color drank I want in my dressing room. Chose purple.
Shane Gillis is absolutely hilarious. This is gonna be a great time. Let's go.
They tried to cancel Kevin for the Diddy parties. They hurled allegations at him. Kevin was at a bunch of Diddy parties, but in his defense, it was only because Diddy thought he was 10. Kevin even hosted a record release party for P. Diddy. There was a record number of releases on the bed, in the pool, on the floor, everywhere but the hose. But I want to be clear, just because Kevin went to Diddy parties does not mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet when you bring it up, that means he did something wrong.
You gotta love Katt Williams, man. The two of them got beef, and it's so funny to watch.
Things got worse for Kevin only a few years later when he got fired from the Oscars for homophobia. They found an old tweet of his where he said if his son was gay, he would break a dollhouse over his head. I know, that's crazy. He used to be funny. How about that? That was really funny. That was so long ago. After he got fired for being homophobic, he went on an apology tour. We had to go around and do interviews and shit. And in one of the interviews, he said, "I'm in love with the man I'm becoming." Gay?
Gay?
Homo? Dude. I'm gonna break a dollhouse over his head after that. I guess one of the reasons no one can afford a house in America these days is because Kevin keeps breaking them over his son's head.
Wow, that's some great roast comedy is back, baby.
Kevin Hart, ladies and gentlemen. He was born 9 months after his father spit a watermelon seed into his mother's vagina. And then he was born 9 pounds, 7 ounces, and he remains the same today. Kevin is so small, people call him the lowercase N-word. He was raised by a single mother and a stepladder. Kevin has so few black friends that he started a vegan fast food chain and nobody stopped him. He's won 2 Grammys, at least that's what the scale says when he stands on it. 2 Grammys. Lizzo has 8. Everything that's ever been put in front of her. Lizzo, you look great. You really do. People describing you no longer have to say the word really before saying the word fat. She loves flutin' as much as she loves gluten.
Tony is a savage, and Kevin is taking it like a champ. Kudos to him.
Regina Hall is here. She was in a hit movie, One Battle After Another, which is how Lizzo describes stairs. Yeah. Chelsea is a Jew. That's why she's here. That's also the best thing about her. She once dated 50 Cent, not the first time a Jew bent over for 50 Cent. She's aging like a vegetable in Lizzo's fridge. Yeah, and she fucking sucks and always has, by the way. Her whole act is just talking about how it's stupid to have kids. We get it, your ovaries are busted. That's like if Kevin's whole act was about how roller coasters aren't that cool anyway. But seriously, Chelsea actually had her eggs frozen, not on purpose. They're just inside of a cold, frigid bitch.
I can't tell if it's actually a joke or accurate.
My friend Tony Hinchcliffe is here. Give it up for Tony. When they asked Tony if he wanted to roast Kevin Hart, he got so excited he spit all the out of his mouth. Hell yeah, Kev. Thank you. Tony Hinchcliffe is the only guy that goes to Trump rallies just so he can dance to the Village People. Tony, I've been to Tony's apartment in Austin. He literally has thrones. For real, he sits in. Tony has a throne overlooking Austin. Austin is a 19-year-old twink who lives across the street and works out without a shirt on.
Oh my gosh. What? I didn't know Tony was gay. Is he really?
Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Katt.
I'm surprised they invited me. That's how little star power you have. They had to start inviting your enemies. I said I hate him. They said come anyway. For the people at home, you're wondering, why is the Cat Man doing this? For the money. For those of you just joining us, Kevin and I have beef, and I'll tell you why. Because privately, this motherfucker stole everything from me. Before he saw my act, he was a 6'3" white man. I tried to tell y'all that Kevin Hart was a plant, because I keep burying him, he keeps springing back the up, just like a plant. Yes, I said some things I'd like to take back. Some things I said were misunderstood. I did say that Kevin was a Hollywood puppet, and I want to explain that, because it might not be what you think. I meant that the head of Netflix literally has his whole hand up Kevin's and can make him do anything.
Wow, Katt Williams not holding back at all.
Lizzo's here. Either that or Eddie Murphy just premiered the newest clump. Hercules. No? Lizzo mostly dates men, but identifies as LGBTQ. Chelsea Handler is here. Chelsea is so old that when she blew 50 Cent, he was just a nickel. Hi, Jeff. Jeff, you look like the inside of a clam. Jeff looks like my dad if he somehow survived 9/11. The Babadook, Cheryl Underwood is here. Hello, ma'am. Cheryl has a daytime Emmy because nobody could see her at night. We play hide and seek later. You're on my team. By the way, guys, Cheryl isn't smiling. She's just unhinging her jaw so she could swallow Kevin whole.
Why are they roasting all these people? I thought this was about Kevin Hart.
If you're going to see a Kevin Hart movie, do yourself a favor, see it in a black theater so you can hear words like, I want my motherfucking money back. And I want my money back too. Or this is some bullshit, I want my money back. They tried to cancel him for being homophobic. And I don't get it. I'm saying the guy who's obsessed with shopping sprees and fitness, always surrounded by 10 dudes, and Chelsea Handler, and oiled up half Samoan bodybuilders, and a vegan restaurant, and bought yoga pants. You think that guy is homophobic? That guy is a fairy, bitch. He is not. That's the gayest man I ever met. You slay queen. You do that.
Katt Williams is a legend. Probably one of the best roasts of the whole night, if you ask me.
Cheryl Underwood is here. Give it up for Cheryl. Cheryl's husband killed himself.
Awkward.
Apparently black does crack if it's married to Cheryl and jumps off the roof. I do it for the balcony. I do it for the upper decks. All these people down here.
Damn.
Why would you put rich down here? Look at these animals up here. Yeah.
This is what raw, unfiltered comedy look like. I love it.
Me and this man have been at odds for years on years. You coming out here, quite the fucking surprise. But Katt, I can sit and I can watch you, I can laugh, because I'm a fucking fan first, okay? I'm a fan first. Katt, we have an opportunity in real time, this is live television, to put our fucking beef behind us. I am offering you an olive branch of peace. I want to be a brother. I want to be a friend. Katt, I want to move on. Can we move on, man? Can we move on?
Wow.
Katt Williams, one time, ladies and gentlemen. Katt fucking Williams.
Wow, they actually made up. Can you believe that?
My feelings is hurt. My letter's over. T.
No, Tiana. Tiana, don't storm off.
Hey, keep it going with Tiana, everybody. Thank God she's good looking, because boy, is that bitch not funny at all. Also, Pete, you're the only one that can do it. Do it, brother. Holy shit. Just don't let her read a letter again, ever. Hopefully she gets mad at me and talks to me later.
Oh man, I would have loved to see this live. This looks like a great time.
Look, I know this dais is full of degenerate scumbags, and they're going to be up here saying a lot of racist, terrible things tonight. But not me. I'm not going to be doing that. I've got a nice PG short joke that I'd like you guys to be a part of, okay? Kevin is so short. Kevin's so short that they're going to have to leash him from a bonsai tree. That was 3 weeks of deliberation on that joke. Look, I understand how serious the word lynch is, but bonsai is so funny.
Shane Gillis is such a great comedian. Absolutely perfect joke and great delivery.
Kevin got a DUI. Isn't that funny? Just a little tiny DUI, his feet barely reaching the pedals. It's a cute DUI. It was actually, honestly, it was a pretty serious accident. He wrapped his micro machine around a dandelion.
Roasted, absolutely roasted.
To really understand Kevin's origins, you have to go back to the beginning. Kevin's ancestors came to America in a slave ship in a bottle. Yeah. Yeah. The bottle. He grew up in Philadelphia, where his mother worked at the University of Pennsylvania, and his father was one of the California raisins. I'm just joking around. He wasn't raising anybody. Unfortunately, that's true. Kevin's dad wasn't there for him because he was addicted to cocaine, which is a lot more respectable than not being there for your kids because you're filming fucking Jumanji 3. That's pathetic.
Wow, look at Kevin, he took that really well. What a champ.
Tony Hinchcliffe is here, looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the child to show where he touched them. Tony reminds me of Charlie Kirk, in that he's definitely been on camera letting a guy unload in his throat.
What?
Oh, you don't know me? You don't know me? Yeah. Yeah. Kill Tony! Please, someone, kill Tony. Tony, nothing you say tonight will hurt my feelings. I was in a beef with Kanye, so I've taken shots from better gay Nazis.
Too far, my dude, way too far.
Have you even left the forum? Or have you just been here screaming into that mic the last 2 years, waiting for daddy to come home? Well, unlike your real dad, I actually showed up.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
And I brought you a jersey.
Oh, you son. Give me the fucking
That's
jersey.
newborn size.
Give me the
Does
fucking
that fit
jersey.
you?
Give me the fucking jersey.
All right, sit down.
Looks like Tom Brady hit a nerve right there.
Am I supposed to talk about affairs in Vegas? I think I broke another rule. Okay, I talked about it. So what was it that you were screaming at my roast? Time to get comfortable being uncomfortable! You had that podium. Those were your words, Kevin. You squirming in that little high chair now, bitch.
Honestly, Kevin Hart took it really well.
When I run into Eagles fans, they always want to bring up the Philly special. They love to talk about the Philly special. Yeah, I don't. And I tell them, hey, his name is Shane Gillis. Have some respect. You're special.
Okay, that was a good joke. You gotta admit that.
One more time for Shane Gillis. He looks like the type of slave owner that you can trick into buying Kevin Hart. So he'll get bigger, right? This is a big roast. Kevin Hart is trying to fill Tom Brady's shoes. A lot of extra space. That's like Pete Davidson's dick trying to fill Kim Kardashian's vagina. Indeed, the closest Pete has come to greatness is when his dick rubbed up against some of Kanye's old cum. Nobody can name a joke or a sketch you've ever done, Pete. If your father could see how you turned out, he'd be rolling in his rubble.
Wow, absolutely demolished. Now you can tell why Tony is hosting the best comedy show on the planet.
Come on, lay it on me. Is he keeping it PG, saying some Uncle Danny grilled cheese jokes or what?
He's made a few Epstein jokes.
Oh, boy. Well, as long as he don't get no worse than that, I think we'll be fine.
He just made a black joke, sir.
Well, yeah, Kevin Hart's black. What, he say he got a big or what is
Kevin's
it?
ancestors came to America in a slave ship in a bottle.
Oh, fuck. Like a tiny... What are people saying?
So the celebrities in the front row, they hate it.
Oh, sweet.
He just called them all rich.
Well, this ain't live, is it?
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, how's Kevin reacting? He don't hate it, does he?
No, they're telling me he's been laughing the entire time.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir. And as you can see here, this is our celebrity cam.
Despicable. So that's why he called him rich.
And this is our normal people cam.
He is a funny mother. And the internet?
Pretty much everyone thinks it's hilarious, sir. They love it. Hardy, get the hell out. I need some time to think. Yes, sir.
They actually gave him a sword and a shield, and they made him fight a
Yeah, he is the man.
Look at these woke celebrities getting triggered at a comedy show. If you get triggered easily, stay home.
So the Kevin Hart Netflix roast was last night, and I watched it fully from start to finish, so you didn't have to. And let me just say, overall, I definitely was pleased because this was not a politically correct type of night, right? You know how normally in today's woke world, you can't say certain things, you can't make certain jokes because you can get canceled. Yeah, and this roast, they didn't care. And it was very refreshing as a millennial to see people not afraid of the woke mob for once. However, there definitely were moments, like when Chelsea Handler did her set. Her set felt more like a political rally that you would see at a Kamala Harris failed campaign event. Yeah, it was that kind of bad in my opinion. Majority of the jokes were aimed at Donald Trump and his racism. And of course she targeted Tony Hinchcliffe because he was a comedian, if you remember, who back in 2023 did the Donald Trump rally where he did a whole set, got in trouble and got canceled for calling Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Which, as a Puerto Rican, I can say he was correct. See, his commentary was more on the politicians running Puerto Rico and how corrupt they are, leaving their island looking like this. But of course, the woke mob didn't hear that because you can't attack Hispanic people, you racist. Hence, this one, going after Tony, specifically accusing him of racism and of being a white supremacist because you can't be seen with Trump. But apparently, can be seen with this guy. Yeah.
Wow. Chelsea, what are you doing? This was not a political rally. It was supposed to be a fun night.
Now that your favorite leader is making the draft mandatory, I assume that all of you will be signing up to go fight in Iran. Or do you tough-talking pussies only go to the Middle East for comedy festivals?
Okay, stop it. You're not funny.
Holy shit, Katt Williams, insane. The shock factor kept being there. Katt's set was insane. There's no emotions attached to a roast. You get up there, you tell your jokes, and we understand that they're going to come with some heat, but that's what a roast is supposed to be. You can't have emotions. You got to understand what the assignment is, man. Everybody came out there and did their thing. To all the fans that just understand and appreciate what a roast is supposed to be. You got that. Got that yesterday. No emotion. No emotion, no feelings, man. It's not what a roast is about. Leave the emotions and the feelings at the front door. People are coming in and they're looking for the shock factor. They're looking for the crazy reaction about the hard-hitting joke. Let them fly.
Let them fly. Everybody did a great job except Chelsea. What a fun night. What a great roast. Amazing comedy.
Shane Gillis absolutely snapped last night during Kevin Hart's roast, specifically at Chelsea Handler, and she did not like it whatsoever.
Good.
Speaking of tossing tiny shrimp into a child's mouth, Chelsea Handler went to dinner at Jeffrey Epstein's house in 2010. It's just a fun one.
I feel like he took this opportunity to say the things that nobody else wants to say. You can tell that she did not like these comments that Shane made about her going to the island. And even though she's supposed to make jokes at his expense, you could just tell that Chelsea was not too happy about it. And then it continued a little bit throughout the show. Now, obviously things fizzled out, but Shane Gillis was so funny. I don't know if you guys have seen his stand-up on Netflix called Beautiful Dogs. It's incredible. And Shane hasn't done a special since, but bro needs to get back up on the stage and give us another special because he just showed us once again why he is one of the strongest comedians right now.
Shane Gillis is a legendary comedian. He's all over my feed, always.
My message to all is there's only one me. I can't be duplicated. I can never be copied. The reason why is because what I am is bulletproof. So I want you to bring whatever you got to bring to the table because I'm going to receive it. But boy, oh boy, what I give back. Well, that's what you're not prepared for. That's going to be the talk. Kevin sat through all that, and then Kevin came up at the end, and Kevin picked them apart one by one.
I like Kevin Hart, honestly. Great comedian, great actor, but he could learn some humility.
The Kevin Hart roast last night was excellent, and I'm saying that because I miss when comedians were able to really, really say whatever the fuck they wanted to say and people not be sensitive. That used to be a time. I know it's long and forgotten, but there used to be a time where us comedians could say whatever we wanted and wouldn't have to worry about getting canceled. And nobody on that stage was offended by what another comic said. So I don't know why in the hell I'm seeing online y'all being offended for people that wasn't even offended. I truly don't think y'all understand what a roast is. A roast at that magnitude, in that environment, on that stage, no holds bar. And everybody in their own way did their thing last night. Besides Tiana Taylor, that was trash. Sheryl Underwood, they was on her ass all night long. She ain't get offended. I don't understand why people be offended for other people who aren't offended. She even started her set by saying she was glad freedom of speech was back. They was up there talking about her husband who unalived himself, making black jokes, and she wasn't fazed. What did she do? She went up there and did her thing and clapped back. That's what you're supposed to do. Even Lizzo was cool. Not necessarily her jokes, but she was able to laugh at what people were saying about her. She didn't give offended. If she was offended, she ain't let it be shown. So we, as consumers, need to stop being offended for somebody else if they not offended. Until she comes out and say something, why are we tripping?
What are you doing getting offended at a comedy show? These woke people, they need to get a hold of themselves.
Do you ever hang out with a comic and then they blow up and then they're a little weird or no? Or are they still down to earth?
I started with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I was like,
I started with Kevin Hart. When I couldn't afford socks, he was on a billboard for Soul Plane.
I've never seen him in person. How tall is he?
5'3".
I'm taller.
5'3"?
I'm a little taller.
10-inch wiener, though.
10-inch wiener? Damn, he's packing.
Yeah.
We used to go around together, do like shows and stuff. We'd pull chicks. It was always through him. We'd have like girls back in the room play a truth or dare or something. I mean, at that lane. And he would be like, Jay, dare me to pull my dick out for these girls.
Wow.
And he would do it.
Big?
Insane.
Really? Damn.
Also on a 5'3" body. I mean, like
That's crazy.
It's, and I mean this as a compliment. It's disproportionate.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking for anything.
What are they doing talking about Kevin Hart's penis? Stop it.
This weekend was the Kevin Hart's roast on Netflix. It was a sight to see. All of the comedians did a phenomenal job, and Kevin Hart took it like a champ. But one of the things that was monumental on this entire thing was him and Katt Williams. Yes, I know. You are shocked too. Well, apparently they invited Katt Williams, and Kevin Hart, before Katt Williams walked off the stage, he told Katt Williams, please, olive branch, let's just fix all this. Let's be men about it. I would love to be friends. And they hugged it out. And I love to see that because this is a monumental step in the right direction for comedy and for black culture. Why? Because two people like this is equivalent to a Malcolm and a Martin. This is equivalent to a Biggie and a Tupac. These two are monumental in the comedic space, and them two together is one of the most dangerous things for the industry because these two are move shakers. With them on the same side, this could be a phenomenal thing for our culture. This is what we need to see more of. Black people who are in power coming together and saying, how do we change the culture to put the power back in our people's hands? I love to see this right here. And the roast was a 10 out of 10.
Absolutely amazing. Well said, brother. 10 out of 10. Comedy is back. And we are here for it. Let's go.
I've just watched the start of the Kevin Hart comedy roast. I'm about 40, just over 40 minutes in, and I thought I'd come up with some of my own roast, so here we go. It's only been about 20 minutes or something to write in, so let's see how we get on. Right. Jeff Ross is here. Jeff looks like a piece of fried chicken somebody left out in the rain, got Botox. Tom Brady did a great job with his impression of Barbie's problematic ex-boyfriend. Pete Davidson smoked so much weed. Ariana Grande got a contact high and forgot he looks like if Steve Buscemi was a TikTok rapper. Tony Hinchcliffe is so far in the closet, he's in Narnia. Not because he's gay, he just wants to yell at those wee kids about how trans bathrooms are the end of the world.
Wow, this guy is not holding back at all.
I understand the person that would watch the Tom Brady roast and get offended about some of the jokes and have an opinion about it, and then you come back and watch the Kevin Hart roast to get offended again and have opinion about offensive jokes. How about don't watch any more roast? If you had an opinion and you got offended, don't watch another one. Please don't watch another one. I'm tired. I'm tired of, it's like y'all looking for offensive things to have an opinion about so you can make a comment on it. Just go back to Dave Chappelle. People were mad at his special, but yet you came back and watched another special, and then now you come back and watch the interview just to get offended by the things you say so you can have an opinion.
Stop it! If you get offended easily, don't go to a comedy show.
All right, let's talk about the roast of Kevin Hart. It's the GOAT roast, they call it. And Kevin Hart, you know, deserves his situation. I don't get this whole roast game. First of all, don't ask me to be on the roast because I want to be roasted. And I don't want to be on a roast panel because the roasters get roasted. And don't get me wrong, I can go hard, but I have not yet developed the you roasting me face. So you got to sit there with this, your dead ass daddy.
Like your real dad, I actually showed up.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Your mama dead too.
She misses your movies. She says they don't go up there in heaven because it's heaven. Oh, but she said your dad is enjoying them all down where he is.
I ain't got the roast face. I think Tom Brady just basically came so he could flex his watch.
Shut the fuck up.
But I was very proud of my girl Cheryl Underwood. She turned it up, lit that thing up.
I put my tongue all the way down his esophagus.
Naeem Lynn, who was on the roast as well, one of Kevin's Plastic Cup boys. Love how Kevin looks out for his people. All his people I heard got bread, and he kept them all around. And Naeem did a great job considering that position could have went other ways.
That was a great night. That was some great comedies. I enjoyed it, truly. Netflix, we need more of this. Stop with the woke BS.
Come with us to the roast of Kevin Hart. This was my first time at the Kia Forum and my first roast ever, which is awesome because I grew up watching these roasts and I think they're hilarious. You know, we had to get some good drinks, some strong drinks, to get ready for the debauchery and the crazy jokes that we were about to witness. It was lit. I liked the lighting, I liked the production, and I liked the pizza. They didn't have any pepperoni though, unfortunately, but we settled for cheese. Our host, Shane Gillis, arrived to start the show. Usher showed out, did his thing, and as a 90s baby, it was really cool to see Usher come through and perform and also make fun of Kevin Hart. But hands down, my favorite part of the roast was when Kevin Hart was talking shit about Tom Brady's roast. And boom, the GOAT himself, the greatest football player of all time, shows up to put Kevin in his place. And his set was hilarious. After a refill on some drinks, we got to see the roast master, Jeff Ross, in some crazy outfits perform some hilarious jokes and some shocking jokes. Everyone really brought it. Chelsea Handler, Lizzo showed up, Tiana Taylor was in the building, Tony Hinchcliffe was in the building, and he absolutely killed it.
Honestly, I would have loved to be there. I hope there's gonna be a part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right here to watch the next one. Bye bye.